Welcome to another episode of Your Time Matters. I am your host, Tammeron, joining you here each week with a cup of delicious, healthy tea. And there's just one magical ingredient inside my teacup this week. So I'm going to encourage you to stay tuned until the end of this video as I share with you why I chose it for this week so that I can stay emotionally balanced this week ahead. And each week, I'm here to guide you and educate you about what is happening in the astrological sky and how it might be affecting all of us down here on the planet on a personal and an emotional level. As one of Canada's top certified astrologers, I'm here to share with you that we have our full moon happening this month in January. And so the moon is going to be in the astrological sign of Leo, and the sun is going to be in the astrological sign of Aquarius. So when they oppose each other in the sky, it creates the essence of the light shining from the sun onto the moon. And so what this means is that we might be a little bit more emotional around this time. So remember, there's nothing wrong with you if you find yourself to be a little bit more teary and a little bit more sensitive. In fact, it just means that you are feeling more empathy and compassion, maybe towards other people, and you're also feeling it in yourself. So, what does this mean if you are not a certified astrologer? Well, just remember that this energy is also giving us a sense of wanting to express ourselves personally and externally, meaning we're going to feel the expressions of other people and what's happening on a collective energy. And it's also a really great idea to write down what it is that you're feeling during this full moon energy and ask yourself what is no longer serving you. What is something that you want to let go of? Is that something that you're feeling, a pattern that keeps showing up, some maybe choices that you want to make in your life to help you align more with your destiny? Like, what is it that you are feeling that you can claim it and own it by writing it down? And I'm always going to encourage you to use a blue pen because blue has a very positive and a flowing energy. Black is kind of a negative energy, so I don't encourage anybody to use it. So try it and see what happens. And again, during this full moon energy, one of the reasons why I chose to put peppermint inside of my teacup this week is because peppermint can give us a very uplifting feeling, but it also gives us a sense of clarity. So, another trick you can use is a high grade essential oil and use peppermint. And by using that, what you can also do is take a dab, if it's pure, and just put a tiny dab here on your forehead. We call this the Ajna chakra. You could put it on the nape of your neck area. And what that does is it helps to open the energy points in that part of your brain, and you get more intuitive downloads and you gain that clarity of what it is that you want to release during this time. So it's a really powerful trick. I've been doing this now for, I'm going to say, almost 30 years, maybe even a little bit longer. I'm dating myself here, but it's a trick I learned. And I also do that early in the mornings when I need to wake up and start being focused and give myself clarity. And I also use it before my meditation practice on a daily basis. So I'm going to encourage you to try it if you've not done so yet. And again, if you've enjoyed the information that I've shared with you here this week, I'm going to encourage you to come back again for another episode of Your Time Matters. If you are a woman and you have found yourself leaving a toxic or an abusive relationship, I'm going to encourage you to click on the social links below or send me a DM if this is on a social media platform, or even comment and let me know if you are truly ready to recover from this experience and join my private or my small group program for women so I can teach you my personal 5-step alchemy process to help you feel more confident, more balanced, and to really understand why you may have been repeating some of these patterns in your life so that you can gain some wisdom and knowledge and to really tap into maybe even your purpose as to why this kept showing up. Because if it keeps happening, it just means you haven't gained the wisdom and the knowledge and the lessons of why that is showing up for you. And one of the ways that we can really uncover this and tap into this information is using the first step of tapping into your numerology and looking at your astrology, because these are some very important messages that I honestly believe that can empower you and to give you more clarity as to why this keeps showing up for you. And some of the other steps involved in my process is learning very specific herbs and essential oils and even Bach flower essences to help you rebalance your emotional body so that you can move through this challenging time with more grace and ease, because we need to let go of some of these negative feelings that are associated with feeling like a victim, like why this keeps happening in your life. And also, we'll be looking at some other aspects of your astrological birth chart, very specific to the moon, which is connected to your emotional well being. So, there are some little secret hacks I'm going to encourage you to understand about your moon placement. We're also going to look at your Venus and your Mars and your Mercury placements in your astrological birth chart so that you understand what you need to feel loved and how you take action in your relationships. And also, how do you express yourself and what do you need to learn about other people as well? But the healing always begins with you. So I'm going to encourage you to click on the social links below so that you can contact me and find out more information about when the program starts. Again, this is a 3-month program. You can work with me privately one-on-one. You can work with me in a small group environment. And of course, I have my self-study program that you can just follow through and learn how to obtain this information on your own from your own astrological birth chart without having to become a certified astrologer. I'm going to give you some templates and tools that you can use so you can obtain this information. And of course, the next step is you're always going to want to apply this to other people you love and you care about in your own life. So again, I'm super excited that we're offering this now at this time of the year. It's very early. And also, I'll even be sharing a lot of my own personal stories to help validate my own personal astrological birth chart, which shows why this kept happening for me and how I recovered and how I can pass that wisdom and that knowledge back to all of you. So again, I look forward to meeting you somewhere inside of my community and see you again next week. Cheers for now, everyone. Bye-bye.